me what you want, at least you call me. Ain't heard your voice in a little minute. It feels good to hear the softness of your tongue when you say Dory. You make my name sound so much sweeter. It's like I was trying to duck, stay out of sight, but Cupid saw me. Gotta cherish what you love, and losing you is what that taught me. I can't stand see you with him, but that's my fault. I think stay solid. My love for you was real. Don't let that take you off the topic, nah.
What it do, gang? It's the Locks, and we back with another video. This video gonna be like a get to know us / Q&A / story time, because a lot of these questions lead into a story time that a lot of y'all want to know. So let's get into the video.
All right.
We gotta make a thumbnail.
That's it. You just you know what you be doing, the little
I want
edit.
you to. I know, but I want you to be cute for the thumbnail. I don't want you to be. I don't like that picture.
Oh.
Like the cover photo. You know what I mean?
I'm thinking you're talking about like the intro or something.
No. Ready? First question.
Okay. So the first question is, what is it like being parents? I'm answering first?
If you want to.
I didn't know how you wanted this to go. So, I mean, okay, so I think being a parent is cool and watching them get into stuff. And, like, especially like when you can make them laugh and they, like, tend to want to be with you like that. Because his little to always want to be with somebody. Only thing I don't like is when he be cranky, like he kind of is now. That's why he want to be picked up.
So who you talking about? Parenting for me, I love it here. I love motherhood. I love having my own personal human being. Like, boys be crazy about their mamas, and he's definitely crazy, but he a little backwards though. He crazy about me still though. It get hard when they get older, cause it's like you try to do everything to make sure they safe and stuff, but a lot of stuff you can't even prevent because they just get into everything, you know what I mean? So
especially with him being a boy.
Yeah.
Because he just get into everything. And he like to pull my games off the damn counter.
He like to pull everything now. He put everything in his mouth.
Put everything in his mouth.
He's crazy, y'all. Question number 2.
Oh. Alright, we're not going in order, right? We could just...
As long as we get them all done.
Okay. So, question number 2. What are our signs? I'm a Gemini.
And I'm an Aries, the best sign there is.
Let her tell it.
Boy, you don't even want to do that, because they gonna kill your ass in the comments. That's why you said a Gemini.
Y'all ain't never met a Gemini like me though.
I never met a Gemini like him.
So y'all can kill that.
So you ain't special.
Next question. Who hit who up first? She hit me up first, but it wasn't for the reasons. This wasn't even supposed to happen. She hit me up to put me on with one of her friends.
The girl wasn't my friend. Stop. That made me sound bad.
Oh, wait.
The girl
was associates.
Yeah, and she came to me to get put on with him. And I'm like, why you coming to me? But it was weird because whole time they had already been talking. Oh. And when she came to me, she like, I want him, like, put me on with him, but they was already talking, had each other's number and everything.
I was literally on the phone with the girl
the same day.
The same day. I was on the phone with her the night before. And then I went to sleep. I woke up to her calling me, and she was like, all right, I'm gonna call you right back. I was like, all right. And then she inboxed me after she told me I'm gonna call you right back. And it was her doing what the girl told her to do.
Yeah. But like us starting to get to talk, technically, I hit him up because he made a FaceTime status, and I liked it, and then he texted me from my number. And it's just been up from there.
Yep. All right, next question. I'm trying to think. All right, so next question: how did the lights get here?
Woke up one day.
He was at the front door, I guess.
A stork delivered him. He came by board.
What is a stork?
You know, in old stories, they say that birds deliver babies in like little bags. They delivered them to the door. So
okay. That's how lights got here. Next question: who cleans the most? She cleaned the most, but let me tell you all something though. That's just cause she get to it before I can, cause I be at work, and then when I come home, it's already done.
He's a procrastinator. I get stuff done as soon as it's dirty.
Yeah,
he like to hold off. Like we could just do it in the morning, but that's not me. I get it. We can do it now.
If it's some dishes in the sink and I'm tired, I'll get to it in the morning. I'm not doing it right now. Why would I keep myself up? You know what I'm saying? When I could just wake up in the morning refreshed and then do the dishes.
You irritated, not refreshed.
That's the way I think of it. Next, who is the better cook? I think I am, but
I don't even know, to be honest. That's foul. You think you cook better than me?
I think it depends on what we cooking, cause I tried to make some chicken one time. It was done right, but it wasn't cooked all the way through. You tried to kill me. I ain't trying to kill nothing. She even said it was done, but it didn't cook all the way through. So it depends on what we cooking. But I mean,
we both can cook. I don't think it's a better cook because my food be good, his food be good. So tell them that you think my food be good. So
her food is, I'm not saying her food be good. I think I'm a better cook though. You know what I'm saying? But anyways,
we'll see.
Who's the funniest? I really don't know.
I think it's him. Cause he one of them motherfuckers that be dead ass. And that's what make it funny. I'm just goofy.
Yeah, she goofy.
He say some shit out of the fucking blue and like just how you rolling. And he be sitting there looking like this, dead ass.
I be serious. I don't be trying to be funny. I'm not Kevin Hart. You know, so I'm no comedian. Next. Where do y'all see yourselves in 10 years? In the next 10 years?
I'm gonna be rich.
I wasn't gonna say that.
I'm gonna be very wealthy. That's where I see myself. Very wealthy.
I would like to say.
With my family.
I would like to be rich. I remember when I was coming up as a kid, I used to tell people like, I don't want to be rich. I just want to have enough money to live. But that's what I'm doing now, and I don't like it. So, you know what I'm saying? I want to be rich now. Now that I'm grown, I want to be rich.
Okay, but in 10 years though.
In 10 years, okay. In 10 years, I would like to see myself, doing this in the future, next 10 years. No, maybe not. Maybe doing something else that's making a little bit more money than this.
What you talking about, doing YouTube?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I see us all being very wealthy in my dream house with my son. It's gonna be 10. Running around that dream house, you know what I mean?
Pray for us in 10 years, because if he anything like he is now, I don't know what to tell you.
If he anything like you was when you was 10, that's what we need to be praying for.
When I was 10, I was riding bikes, flipping and playing basketball.
Exactly, flipping, very, very dangerous. You was beating. You had your first fight at 10.
It don't matter.
It don't matter. It do matter.
It don't matter. I had a very fun life as a child. Let that be clear.
You had a very dangerous life as a child.
Very exciting.
Very dangerous. That is not exciting. See, when the Lions get to doing stuff like that, that's not going to be exciting. Imagine how much you scared your parents.
They didn't know.
Oh my God.
I'm just being honest. They didn't know. Anyways. Next question. What do you do for a living? I am currently in the United States Air Force.
You be doing too much. That's what I be talking about. You play too much.
I don't think the military is for everyone. I'm a strong believer in that. I personally don't believe that it's for me. I know how to make it work so that I can fulfill my contract. I got 2 more years left. I signed for 6, but no, I don't think the military is for everyone. It's been a good lesson though. Like I learned a lot being in the Air Force, but I don't think it's for everybody.
Currently, I'm a caregiver and I do at-home customer service jobs. But I'm also a practicing hairstylist / lash tech, so stay tuned.
/ hair cutting / nails / everything else.
Yes, it's a lot I want to do. I'm trying to tell y'all. I want to be rich.
Next question. How was it adjusting for me coming back from deployment and her moving out to Vegas? Because I've been out here for 3 years now. I mean, 4 years. This is my 4th year in Vegas.
Is it really? Because you was in Texas for a little minute.
Oh, wait. No, this is my 3rd year in Vegas. Yeah, this is my 3rd year in Vegas.
How was it adjusting from your deployment? And adjusting
coming
out here?
I was so ready to come back from deployment and say that first and foremost.
He liked it at first, before the whole COVID outbreak and stuff like that.
What you mean? I liked what? Coming back?
No, you liked being in, oh, we talking about coming back. You right. I'm sorry. Y'all, disregard. My mind is somewhere else.
What was you talking about?
I thought they were saying, like, how did you, like, your deployment experience?
Oh.
Yeah.
That would have been a good question. But, yeah. Coming back, I was very happy. So relieved. I probably had the biggest smile on the plane coming back from Italy. Like, I couldn't even. I went to sleep, but like theoretically speaking, I couldn't go to sleep. I was so ready to come back. I remember the first city that I came back in, or the first state, was Virginia when I first got back, and it's just like completely different. It's like the air was different, everything was different.
He was in Italy, for y'all that don't know. He was deployed in Italy for a long time.
Not what you think it would be for it to be Italy. Just say that right now. Italy was very dirty. I didn't think that Italy was dirty, but it's very dirty.
The air was dirty. They got dog packs that eat people.
Oh my God, the air used to stink. I said that the first
water
day.
Was bad.
When I got off the plane, I was like, bro, it stank out here. And then you can't drink the water out there. You gotta drink bottled water. It was just a whole bunch of stuff I didn't like. Okay. Adjusting. It's been a couple bumps in the road, but for the most part, it's been real. I like having her here and having Elias here. You know, they make things interesting, because without them, my life would probably be a little dull, you know, because all I do is play the game.
Nigga, your wife would not be dull. You was lit.
Well,
it's just the world shut down.
Yeah, the world shut down right now. So, like, if the world wouldn't have shut down and they wouldn't have moved out here, I don't know. I think it would have been better. Not saying nothing about Elias, but like if she would have came out here before we had Elias, you know, it probably would have been litter, because then she could have came out and did the stuff that I was doing when I was out here by myself. With me. You know what I'm saying? But all in all, it's been a great time having her, you know, Elias here with me. This is my first time actually owning something like this. I was living in the house with 3 of my friends before she came out here. So this is my first time like really living alone, so to speak, even though she lives here with me. But yeah.
I don't know, me adjusting out here, I like it out here. I mean, at first it was too hot.
You get used to the heat.
Okay, sorry about that. So, anyways, how I adjusted to moving out here, I mean, it was kind of hard for me because I didn't have no friends out here. I didn't have no family out here. I didn't have no job. Like, I didn't know nobody out here but him. So, when I got out here, it was hard for me to find a job because, what you trying to say, my story boring? Huh? When I got out, it was hard for me to find a job because the licenses and certifications that I had from Wisconsin not valid here. So I had to go through different classes and shit out here. But I mean, everything slowly fell into place. Shit, I love it here now. I still talk to my family and shit every day. I talk to my mom on a daily basis. Like, We talk maybe 3 times a day. So I mean, it's cool. I still feel connected to my family at home, and then I got my family here. Shit, I love it here.
Next question is,
Y'all see that? Yeah. Yeah. I'm sleepy.
yeah, I know he's tired. Next question is, what is a deal breaker to us? I don't know. I don't really know what you meant by what is a deal breaker.
She said that like the deal breaker, what is one thing that's gonna make you like no questions asked, you gonna be done with the relationship?
I don't know. What you think?
I don't really like to think negatively on nothing, cause shit, we good, been doing good, always been good. So I don't really think we really need to have no deal breakers, cause we know what's up.
Yeah. There really shouldn't be no deal breakers in a relationship. You should always try to work out your differences, especially with a child being in the play. But I've told her before too. I don't think that just because you have a child with somebody, you should stay with that person. If y'all not working out, then y'all not working out. Whether it's y'all not meeting eye to eye, not feeling the same way towards each other, whatever the case may be.
But at the end of the day, try to work it out first before you just decide like, oh yeah, this not for me type shit. Especially when you got a child. Like, try your best to make that shit work. Just so that, you know, there's a possibility that your family could stay together. But I mean, if it don't work, it don't work. You still gonna be good.
Yeah. Try to sit down and talk to one another, because
what you gotta tell them? You giving them relationship advice?
But yeah, it might be things that one partner is seeing that the other partner isn't seeing, or isn't feeling, or the case may be. So communication is a big key. All right, next question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, next question. Damn, where is that? Oh, what was the hardest part of doing long distance?
Shit, being long distance.
Exactly. Like, the hardest part of being long distance, you talk to a person every day. You know what I'm saying? You can text them all day, talk to them every day, but you're not physically there with that person. You know what I'm saying? That's the hardest part to me. You're not there with the person.
And it was even worse because I had a baby too. We've really been long distance our whole relationship. So I mean, being long distance that's the hardest part. But having a baby added on, that was even harder. Like that's some emotionally draining shit.
I didn't mean for it to be that long. COVID took that.
Oh yeah. Cause you came back in July, right? You were supposed to come back in May.
May.
Woo.
Next question. What was our first impression of each other? He teething, so he be spitting all the time.
He is funny.
But alright, so first impression, like we said, she texts me about her friend. But when I first initially, so if anybody message me, first thing I'm gonna do is go look at your profile. Because if I don't know you, I'm not texting nobody I don't know. So first thing I do is go look at your profile. When I seen what she looked like, she an attractive young woman. So I was like, oh, let me, you know what I'm saying? She probably trying to talk to me. So I was trying to talk back to her, and there was just none of that instantly. Cause she was like, I forgot what she said exactly. She asked me like,
I asked you, was you single?
Yeah, she asked me, was I single? I was like, yeah, like you single too? And she was like, don't worry about that. So I was like, what? Like, wait a second. Like, how you gonna inbox me and ask me if I'm single, and then when I ask you back, you don't worry about that. That's not how it works. But yeah, that was my first impression. I don't know what her first impression was.
Well, my first impression was when the girl showed me him, I'm like, oh, he is cute. And then, shit, that's really my first impression. He was cute. He had clout, all type of shit. But I wasn't really that type, so I wasn't finna throw myself at him. Nah, I thought he was a player though. I thought he was a little hoe.
I wasn't.
Like I thought we was on the phone, and I was already in my head like this nigga, he not even the type to go to sleep on the phone with me. Nothing, he gonna hang up on me. But he went to sleep on the phone with me. So my impression was like the opposite of what he actually was.
Elias.
He's sleepy.
I know.
You want me to lay him down with his bottle?
We can't go to here.
I'm Mir. Say bye, guys. Say I go night night. Say I go night night.
Okay, next question. Who said I love you first? She did. Do you remember that? Oh, she did. I came home from.
I do remember.
I came home on leave. I was already out in Vegas, but I came back to Milwaukee for a summer. And while I was seeing her, she said it first.
Yeah, him was leaving, and I didn't want him to leave.
Yeah.
I held him hostage at the door for like an hour.
Yeah, I was late picking. I was using my cousin's car because I didn't have a car in Milwaukee, so I was using my cousin's car to get around everywhere while he was at work, and it was time for me to go get him from work. And when I was going to go get him, she kept me. I was late picking him up. So,
I didn't want him to leave. He already got to go fly away from me.
So yeah, that's how that went. Next question. Where did we go on our first date? Do you remember?
Yeah.
I remember. What you was gonna say?
I
kind of feel like she don't remember.
We went to the movies. Didn't we?
Was that before Dave and Buster's?
Was it before David? Yeah.
Okay, so we went to the movies first.
Didn't we?
I thought Dave and Buster's.
Well, our dates happened all in like the same week. We went to like the movies, then next day went to David Buster's, then next day we did something else. Like we was lit when he was back home in July.
Yeah.
So I don't. It was either Dave and Buster's or.
Yeah, we went to Six Flags.
Yeah.
All that type of stuff. Next question. Describe your relationship in one word. What would it be?
It's a lituation.
Lituation. I would say bittersweet.
Bittersweet.
Yeah. Because it'd be rough patches in a relationship, but for the most part, it's something that you enjoy, so it's bittersweet. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but that's every relationship, though. Every relationship bittersweet. Then if that's the case.
I like to up on you. You can't see it, but I can. He might have got me actually, because I did feel my arms wet. I don't know when he did that. Look at his little tail. Look at him.
Bless you. Bless you. You so sleepy.
Yeah.
I guess. I'm gonna say lituation though, cause I don't know. I'll be lit in the house. I'm always messing with them.
She always messing with me. For those of y'all that don't know, I'll be chilling. I'm like real chill, and then she got like a whole bunch of energy. You know
He's an introvert, and I'm an extrovert. So if you know, you know. What, you just gonna climb off?
He said, "Y'all not leaving me over here by myself." All right, we down to the last couple of questions. You ready?
We gonna add some bonus questions in, because we didn't really go through our questions, and we got a couple of the same type of questions. So like towards the end, I'm gonna go find like 3 more questions, because it's the girl who really wanted us to answer her questions, and I'm gonna include them in the video too.
Okay. Well, next question is marriage thoughts. It's a plan Right now we just waiting to, cause like we said, we just moved in together, so we still working out some kinks, making sure that we can live with each other for the rest of our lives without killing each other or whatever the case may be.
I mean, that's the only way you leaving me. So marriage gonna happen.
But yeah, that's definitely it's a plan for sure. Next question: more kids?
Yes.
Well, let her tell it.
We're trying again in 7 years for a girl because I wanted a girl in the first place. So once Elias is at a good age where he understands to sit the fuck down, then yes,
When
I
he
don't mind
understand,
having
though.
another baby. He gonna be 7. He gonna for damn sure understand though.
I hope.
But yeah, in 7 years I want to try again for a girl. But as of right now, no.
All right. Next question: who wears the pants in a relationship? I don't know. She tried to tell me what I can and can't do, but like
You do the same thing.
I don't really tell you what you can and can't do though. What do I tell you that you can't do?
You tell me what I can and can't wear. Even though at
She
first
tried to tell me what I can and can't wear. She
I don't
literally,
try,
I got
I
a
do.
video. I got a video on
I've
my
been
phone.
telling him what he can and can't wear. I swear to God, before we moved in together, I was sending him outfits that De'Ara be having on. I'm like, can I wear this? Can I? No, and I wouldn't wear it because I don't reveal. Like, I don't want to be all out like that. But I sent it to him like, would you care if I wear it? And he'd be like, no, I don't care. I tried to walk outside in some boxers and he threw a whole fit.
Why would I let her walk outside with some boxers on?
But you gonna let me walk out half naked? In a nice dress that's just slit up the back, the side, the front.
I can't recall what. I can't think. I can't picture nothing that she sent me but some boxers. Like that's some underwear. You think I'm gonna let you walk out the house in some underwear?
Y'all, he swore he didn't care. Now he cares.
I literally got a video on my phone. I had bought some Nike shorts when I was in Milwaukee. She was with me when I bought them, right? I don't know if I should tell this.
I wasn't with you.
You went with me. We went to the mall because remember Jadari tried to talk to that girl. Look, I bought some shorts, right? I don't know if I should say this because people might be watching, but you know if it is. I bought the shorts, right? We get home. I try the shorts on. She told me I gotta take them back because you can see my print in the shorts.
They Nike sweatshorts. Like, stop playing with me. You know you could see that thing through there. Don't play.
It was some
That thing was stanging in there and it was looking at me.
They was pink and green. That was the two colors that I got. Oh, well, I got them red and green. I mean, the red, blue, and whatever color.
He was really fighting.
You couldn't see it in them, I guess. But the other two, she was like literally yelling at me like, "You're not wearing those. Oh God, you're taking them back." Like, I got a video on my phone, literally.
Well,
Last question that I have on my phone is how we made long distance work.
see, that's another like same question types.
Yeah, kind of. That is kind of the same.
But it is a different question.
It's a different question. But
our communication was great. Like, we have really, really great communication for a relationship. Our communication is like out of this world. Anything and everything we talk about. If we got a problem with something, we talking about it. Like, everything we talked about. So we never bumped heads. And then we was on the phone all day, every day, even while I was at work, all day.
I would say trust is another big thing.
Okay.
She never really cared about me going out, and she said I was lit. I would always go out. So going out, I would call her as soon as I got back in. Sometimes I didn't because I used to get back kind of late.
And it's 2 hours back here than it is in Milwaukee, and I was back home.
Yeah.
So he'd get home at 4 a.m. here, and that's 6 a.m. back home, and I'd still be asleep. So.
Exactly. So I wouldn't call and wake her up. especially for me to be asleep, because then she just up on the phone while I'm asleep. But yeah, that's what I would say. Help.
Our church was definitely bomb. So these are the little extra questions coming from Ariane Thomas 77 on TikTok. She wanted me to answer all her questions. I'm only gonna answer a few because we answered most of her questions, but she asked how my pregnancy went. My pregnancy, it was easy, but it was hard because like it was easy because I had like my mom and stuff. I had all my friends, you know what I mean. So I just didn't have him. But other than that, I mean, I had to get through school and shit, pregnant, but that labor was something else. Look at him. He's
I know. I was gonna say he going to sleep on you.
Okay. How was my pregnancy for you?
I mean,
because you had to deal with me every day.
oh, wait, what you was gonna talk about?
You know what I was gonna say.
No, I don't. What you was gonna say?
You remember that one night I gave you a hard time?
Which night?
Because Amber texted you.
Oh, no, I wasn't even thinking of that.
Oh.
So, the pregnancy, I'm not sure. I mean, I didn't really get the gist of the pregnancy because I wasn't here. I was deployed. But there was a couple times where it was just like, man, I don't know, like, is this what this is like? Because there was one time she literally called me crying.
Anyways,
me and her were on the phone while she was pregnant one night, and this in particular female texted me that I called my little sister, and she usually don't text me like that. So when she texted me, I said her name out loud. It was like, I wonder what she text me for. You know what I'm saying? She didn't say nothing right then and there. I think maybe like an hour later, she was literally on the phone breaking down, crying. Talking about some, I don't want other bitches texting you and woo, woo, woo. And I was like I called her my little sister because I wouldn't try to talk to her like that.
It don't be you, it be the females.
She wouldn't try me.
But y'all, I was pregnant and hormonal at the time. I'm not like that at all. I'm not no insecure female. Okay, y'all. Our final question was, how did our parents find out I was pregnant and how they reacted? My mama, she, a mother knows. So she told me she had knew. She says because I was gaining weight, but I know I wasn't gaining weight. Like, I was little. So one day I was eating ice on my bed, and she like, the fuck you doing with a big ass bag of ice? And I'm like, I just want to, because at the time I had went and got ice from Captain D's, but it wasn't no pregnant craving. I just like ice. And they wasn't selling them in like a smaller, they gave us these big ass bags. So, she what you doing with that big ass bag of ice? And I'm like, I'm just eating ice. She's like, is you pregnant or something? And I'm like, no, but if I wasn't, he was on the phone the whole time. He wasn't paying attention to nothing that was going on though.
I was playing
He was playing the game, yeah. So she like, I would just tell you it's not a good decision, you know what I mean? She just, when I seen she wasn't gonna knock my head between the washing machine and the dryer, I was like, I'm finna tell her. And then I told him, I don't know where I grabbed my phone, I'm finna tell her. And he didn't know what I was talking about. And I just had hung up the phone, so he was just sitting over there wondering what I was talking about. And then I told her she was chill about it. I mean, she said her hopes for me, like everything she had planned for me was like, it wasn't there no more, but she loved him a lot. A whole lot.
Everybody loved his little ass.
My daddy, on the other hand, whole nother story. But he's crazy over him though. At first he wasn't feeling it, but he got over it.
My eyes irritate me. But
You gotta go put some eye drops in.
no. Moving on to my parents. So who did I call first?
Your dad.
I called my dad first. Yeah, I called my dad first. So I called my dad first, and I told him, and it was crazy because he had talked to me beforehand and was like, be careful. You don't want to do something that you might regret later on or something like that. So when I told him, he was just like, well, man, you gotta, it's time for you to man up and be there for her. I didn't know it was gonna be a son at the time, but your baby at the time. So that was how my dad kind of was there. Neither one of my parents, I think, was very excited about the pregnancy at first. It kind of came out of the blue. I'm not gonna lie. It came out of the blue for me. It came out the blue for me. You know what I'm saying? Nobody expected the baby to come, or nobody expected me to have a baby or her to have a baby. But it came out the blue for sure. When I called my mama, I kind of feel like my mom was almost a little upset at first when she popped out. Like, she was like, you better be lying. And I was like, no, I ain't lying. I don't even know if she remembered she said that to me, but she was like, I just remember her saying, like, I don't know, Priest. I'm going to call you back later, but I don't know. So like I said, I don't think neither one of my parents were very excited about the pregnancy at first. But now, like she said, they both love him. They both crazy over him. My dad got a whole little album on Facebook for him, just named him. And my mama stayed buying stuff for him out of nowhere. So
yeah, his mama, she was a big support system for me when she came around. I had a lot of support. His dad was a big support system too. I had a lot of support from my side of the family and from his side, even though it was a little rocky at first. They all came around.
Yeah, everybody came around in the end for little Elias.
Yeah. So that pretty much concludes this video. We just wanted y'all to get to know us. We kind of started off quick with like the vlogs and stuff. I want y'all to like know who we are. If y'all want a part 2, let us know. Hit us with more questions. Comment down below more stuff you want to see. Make sure you like this video and make sure you smash that subscribe button. Don't forget. And we'll see y'all next time.